Sports Tonight on Channels Television. You can be part of the show. You can talk to us on Twitter. We're Channels_Sports, Facebook, Channels IFE Sports. Let's talk about sports development in Nigeria. The Ministry for Youth and Sports, they said, look, enough of the talks. It's time to start turning ideas into reality. Alfred seemed to like the vibe coming from the minister and his team. They've just concluded a technical session on sports industry development. It was a two-day interministerial technical session, and they organized that one with the Nigeria Economic Summit Group. I like it because they came together to say, look, these sports that we just use for just competitions, that's not what it is in other countries. So they said it's time to make sports a business. And Alfred, I agree with you, because when the league wasn't in operation, it bothered you because it was beyond the football for you. There was some sort of economics tied around the league.
So many. There are people whose life depend on this football. I mean, some Nigerians will be very quick to say, okay, which league are you talking about? Is it the league that, play up all of the negativities and the rest of them, all of the things that you want to say, okay, are peculiar, but those things are not peculiar to Nigeria. It happens elsewhere, but the problem has always been the way it is amplified.
Yeah.
There are people whose business are tied to, for example, I was in Warri on Sunday to watch Warri Wolves and Nasarawa United. I can tell you that place was rocking, it was buzzing, there was activities. There were people who Warrior has not seen Premier League football for a while now. Yeah. When the team went down, now they are back, and there are people who enjoy from stuff like this. However, there is the need for us to see it as something that is huge, that will great potentials that can be developed, and that's where the clubs come in.
Yeah.
I will expect that the clubs, take time out to really grow their brands, grow the club themselves, put them in the face of people, get new fans, know their fans, relate with these fans, engage these fans, make people want to say, okay, ask your neighbor, hey, who are those guys? Say, no, it's the team, the local team down the road. Let me give you an example. There's this young man. He's 17-year-old, typical Warri street boy. Edeki is his name. He was introduced in the game Warri Wolves vs Nasarawa United, 17-year-old schoolboy. Yeah. The moment the guy was second half, they knew they were leading 2-0. He brought him in.
Top fan.
I mean, he has his own fans. These are young guys still in school, still in secondary school. His mates, they were in the stadium there cheering him for this 17-year-old, featuring for Warri Wolves. So, it throws up things like that, and it's huge. If really clubs go out deliberately work on growing their clubs, growing their brand, engaging the community, and getting people to come see them.
They must think. They must see it as a brand, and so they must brand it, give it to the community. That's the Chelseas, the Liverpools. Give it to the community. When you look at MFM, give it to it's owned by the church. All those crowd, we need to see them at the stadium. Think merchandising, think branding, think packaging. And that's the only way. That's just the only way. I remember growing up in the early 90s, the Serie A is the Bundesliga, and the English Premier League, boom, from nowhere.
Came and
everybody's
that's
talking about it. That's what we have to do. And part of ways of branding the league is to ensure that there is sanity in it, to ensure that persons keep to the rules and regulations. And that's why the league body, the league management company, if you don't follow the rules and regulations, they'll come hard on you. Let me tell you what has happened to Nasarawa United. There were disturbances at the end of match day 4 fixture with Plateau United, and so league management company say, okay, you think you will just do the way you want. Now it's action and consequence, and that's what we're talking about, Alfred. When potential sponsors see that persons cannot misbehave or take the league and just do it anyhow, then we're making progress.
I like the timing of the response.
Thank you.
This game was played on Wednesday, and today is Friday. Already met, looked at the rule books, what did it say, and immediately came up with a statement. That response was apt, it was quick, and straight to the point. Now it will play in the heads of other teams playing this weekend. Hey, look at Nasarawa United, look at what happened to them, and they identified the people involved. They must say of the team. In fact, even the media officer was also warned and fined.
Yes.
I mean, it goes that it's not a question of...
to the stadium, we must behave.
It's not a question of they cannot identify the person. These are club of... one of them banned for life, the other one
We're not joking. This is serious business. So the league management company, they have imposed sanctions on Nasarawa United. They have said Nasarawa United will play all their home matches behind closed doors indefinitely for failure to ensure adequate crowd control, which led to the attack on match officials. It's 2019. We shouldn't be hearing things like that. So when it happens, we must make sure that we curb it. Nasarawa United had to pay a fine of 4.25 million naira, including a compensation of 1.25 million naira for the match officials. You give that to the league management company, you take care of match officials also. Nasarawa United player Sheun Komolafe is to serve a 1-year ban starting immediately for assaulting the match officials and for inciting the club supporters to commit violence against match officials. How could you do that? As a player, so wrong. Nasarawa United kits manager, Alfred told you some person, kits manager Aliyu Hamzat is banned for life. Banned from all MPFL match venues. So if we see him in Lagos, we'll call league management company and say, see, we saw him at Agege Stadium. And activities for leading the attack. He led the attack to attack match officials. No. The LMC says no. You heard that first. It was very prompt. It was quick. So we're not playing here. He's been banned for life from all MPFL match venues. Media officer is not exempted also. Nasarawa United media officer Eche Moses has been fined 100,000 naira for releasing a written press statement unfairly criticizing match officials. The media must be balanced, Alfred. That's another aspect we need to come to. Maybe the league management company should organize sensitization programs to teach persons how to write in a way that is objective and will not cause more problems. Because those other fans can sit now and say, look at what they are writing, cause more problems.
I mean, that's just the point. And you see, that's where it gets. I think many of so many club officials are getting it wrongly. The moment a game ends and you bring the microphone for an interview and they start, everybody, instead of talking about the match, it's about the match officials. I mean, I know that the LMC have, they have ways of checking these things. Somehow the NRA regulates itself. There are referees, assessors at the stadium who look at the referees. Something happened in Warri. During the pre-match meeting, the referee said, come, the rule books have been changed severally.
Yeah.
That the new rule book, if an infraction, in fact, that's the first time I'm hearing it. If there's an infraction from the bench, it is, the rule says the most senior person at that bench should identify the person that caused the problem.
Okay.
If you can't identify the person, the most senior person will get sanctioned for the offense that the referee, maybe or the referee or the fourth official did not see you come. So, I mean, rules, so there are rule changes that people, fans watching at home do not know about. And that is why it is really, really something that is very sensitive. Allow the match officials do their job. Allow those who have been given the responsibilities of checking these match officials also do their job. At the end of the day, let's...
if you are not pleased with it, do a Pep Guardiola. Go to the match officials, give them a very strong answer. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Congratulations. Don't. Why should you attack match officials? You cannot go your way all the time. No, it doesn't. And they're humans. They can make mistakes, but don't take the laws into your hands. So Nasarawa United, they have 10 working days to pay the imposed fines. 10 working days, Nasarawa United, go and start looking for the money to pay the imposed fines. Otherwise, further disciplinary actions will follow. So you see, we are not playing. I like the fact that it's prompt. The club, its player, and backroom staff are allowed 48 hours to respond in writing, either accepting the decisions or electing to be tried by the NFF disciplinary committee. I like it because this is the first step towards branding the league. It must be safe. Persons should be able to go to the stadium and know that it will be violence-free. That's the first step. I've been to several stadia in Europe. Even after the match, you just want to sit down there because the environment is conducive. You like it. And that's what we should be doing with the Nigeria Professional Football League. Let's get on with the show. Now that we know that the league management company, they mean business, it's action and consequence. You misbehave, they make you behave. Now we want to watch football. Match day 5 action. We'll go down across different centers in the country. Let's take a look at the fixture. Should get us talking, Alfred. Kano Pillars, like never before, they need to start winning. It's not been good for them at the start of this season. They will take on Wiki Tourists at the Sani Abacha Stadium. They lost to Lobby Stars there. They still can't believe it. Delta Force, they'll play informed Plateau United. Let's see what Plateau United will do at the Stephen Keshi Stadium in Asaba. FC Ifeanyi Uba, they've also been decent. They came to Lagos, pick a draw, and then they won their match day 4 fixture. They will take on Lobby Stars that has also been decent this season. Heartland, I will take on Jigawa Golden Stars. That's another team that needs to start winning. Fidelis Ilechukwu will be wondering what's going on. But it happens when you go to a new team. Enugu Rangers, they also need to start winning. They will take on Aqua United, Aqua Starlets, now known as Dakada FC. Eimba will play Adamawa United. Abia Warriors will host Nasarawa United. While Katsina United, tricky team in the MPFL. When they play you, you don't even know what's going on until the 90th minute. They will take on Sunshine Stars. Here's Alfred. Match day 5 should get us talking.
Yes, interesting game. Kano Pillars, the coach was given 3-match ultimatum. One of the games they lost to Chicago Golden Stars on Wednesday. So they need to start getting points. They dropped points at home. First match they won against Rivers United. They also dropped, they left empty-handed against Lobby Stars. So against Wiki Tourists, they fancy their chance. And Wiki too have been put in a decent shift.
So those are the kind of teams that when you play, you cannot just say, oh, it's going to be...
No, a decent shift so far in the league. And okay, Delta Force play Plateau United. Plateau, second away get back-to-back away game. Still unbeaten. 3 wins under their belt and 1 draw. Looking good for them. FC Fanyuba is a decent team. Sikiru Alimi is leading the charge for Lobby Stars. Of course, Benga Ogumbote, who left Rangers, is now the coach of Lobby Stars. So good one for them. They will play FC Ifeanyi in Nnewi. And that's one game I really want to see how Ifeanyi Okabue, the coach of FC Ifeanyi, will line up his team. You talked about Heartland of Owerri. Of course, you know that this is one team that somehow they've pressed the self-destruct. I'm sorry to use self-destruct, but because you can't. This is a team that I thought was on the upswing.
Yeah.
Announced the general manager. All of a sudden, there's a board. And you look at the Nigerian, football firmament. Yeah. There are so many clubs with boards. Heartland is different. This board runs the activities of the club. And before you know it, there is so much infighting, much.
They can see it.
I mean, Fidelis Chukwu really have to really work really extra hard. But I don't think things outside of the field of play is helping them. But they got a hiding against Lobby Stars, 3-0 first half. That's not no decent team can allow that happen. 3-0 in the first half, but somehow they steadied the ship and didn't concede more in the second half. And
they should fancy their chances against Jigawa Gold.
Jigawa, if they can't get the point, they can't get the point against Jigawa, they should be worried.
Problems.
If they can't get the points against Jigawa Golden Stars, they should be worried. And I mean, when you get those kind of run-off results, a team comes there believing, believing that they can get something. If Daka can get points off you, MFM
maximum points. Yeah.
So I mean, Warri Wolves, decent football playing team. I saw them on Sunday. Also watched them on Wednesday. Yeah. Already at the stadium last Sunday, they launched a hashtag Rivers United must fall. In fact, you were just coming. I mean, these are boys. A lot of them, they like Michael Legbetas of this world, are still with the team. Efe Yahere is still with the team. The longest captain, serving captain in the MPFL for me, I believe is Goodluck Onomadu. Still in that team, still playing well. They have spine of experience, have some youngsters. This young man I saw play for them, his name is Samuel Amadi. Fleet-footed, runs very well, plays very well. That guy is somebody I will have to watch.
So they're telling us now that they are here to stay.
They are here. In fact, the way they're going about their business, they really want to. Look at it. They got the result against Sunshine Stars in Accra. They were forced to a 1-1 draw by Sunshine Stars. Went back home, maximum points.
Yeah.
In fact, it was only what's it called, Aqua United that almost beat them, but they scored first, and
That
Aqua
was
forced
match
them to
day
draw.
one.
That was
So,
match day one. So,
yeah, anything can happen from match day one.
and in Evans again, good manager, but he's doing very well.
So let's take a look at the two teams yet to get a win this season: Kano Pillars and Heartland. And it's match day 5 already. They're still seeking their first wins, Alfred. Kano Pillars take on Wiki Tories, and Heartland will take on Jigawa Golden Stars.
I think for Kano Pillars, if you're given 3 matches, 1 down, the safest place to get your points is at home. It's at home. But Wiki Tories too, like I said earlier, put in a decent sheet so far. So Kano will fancy their chances. The fans will be on the neck, on their backs.
Yeah,
They really wanted to get the result.
push.
For Heartland, like if you don't get a point
Yeah.
against Jigawa Golden Stars,
problem.
then you just have to
So-
really be worried.
It's match day 5 of the Nigeria Professional Football League. We love our own football. So if you've got a chance anywhere you are, where the action is going down, go out there to show some love to our league football in Nigeria. Don't be scared. The stadium is safe. Anybody that misbehaves, LMC will come. Anybody else misbehaves, I'll tell LMC. Because this was happening to Nasarawa United, then they will behave. It's our own football. Let's support it. It's not just the MPFL that will be going down. Football and more football, because the Nigeria National League is back. The NNL will give us the next set of clubs that will be promoted to the MPFL. And we saw beautiful football from the NNL last season. Our Group A1 fixtures, let's run through it. NAF Rockets will take on Aklosendi. Oya Sports will take on Kogi United. Road Safety will take on FC Zamfara. Green Berets will play Kirby United. Kada City, they were in the league last season. They will take on ABS, while Malumfashi will take on DMD. Nigeria National League Group A2 fixtures. Our Reef Stars will take on Yobe Desert Stars. Niger Tornadoes, they were in the league last season. Demoted to the NNL, they will play Sokoto United. Ra will take on Mighty Jets. While El Kanemi also, traditional MPFL team. We know the story of how they went down. They will take on FC Taraba, which happens to be another traditional team in the NNL. But they were in the MPFL about 3 seasons ago.
Yep.
Mismanagement and all of that, same issues that we were talking about.
Now look at the next fixture.
Up there, look at that. Kwara United Gombe. That's a typical MPFL fixture. Both teams went down last season. Group B1 fixtures in the Nigeria Professional Football League. Oshu United will take on Ekiti United. Dynamite Forest will play Apex Crane. Ibom Youth will play Akajobi United. Gateway United will play Giant Brillas. Nilayo will take on Abia Comets. We'll explain Nilayo when we come back from that break. From this break, we're about to go. Washington Stars will take on Go Round. Loads of fixtures in the NNL, so just run through it. So tells you anywhere you are, just ask questions. Where can I go watch a good football match in Nigeria? Now we're concentrating on the Nigeria National League. Alfred, loads of fixtures we were reading there, but some will be saying, where's 36 Lions? 36 Lions. Maybe you should let us know. Where's 36 Lions?
Well, the slot has been sold to Nilayo FC. They will play they are based in Abeokuta. A team that is closely related to Bukola Olopade, former commissioner for sports, on Ogun State, and so it's nice to see new sets of football administrators, sponsors coming to the league, because that's
new clubs also.
New clubs coming.
See Van Dresser,
Lambre is there, DMD, and so many clubs. That I mean, it's so dynamic. But I want a situation where clubs will grow to be an institution, stay there. But sometimes, maybe for commercial consideration, if it's not the bottom line is not adding up, you can decide to make way for those who have the money to put into football to run it.
So that's it with the league. We'll continue to monitor. We'll come back to give you the results when all of the action goes down across different centers in the country. Let's get on with the show now. Talk about the FIFA Beach Soccer World Cup. Some games have been played. Let's just run through the results. Team Nigeria, the Super Sand Eagles, they should be getting ready to file out for their opening Group D match with Portugal. Let me just let you know that Italy defeated Tahiti 12-2, Switzerland 8, the United States of America 6, Uruguay defeated Mexico by a single goal, Paraguay 4, Japan 5. Paraguay, the host, losing their opening match tonight. The Super Sand Eagles will take on Portugal. That match should be getting ready for kickoff now. Portugal, Nigeria, Senegal, Russia, Belarus, United Arab Emirates, Brazil will take on Oman. Well, we don't know how much time we've got on the show tonight, but I was hoping to have the Minister for Youth and Sports, Mr. Sunday Dari, to talk about what went down at that interministerial technical session. Let's see if we can just get the minister talking, and then we'll continue this discussion next time.